Okay, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine, ma'am. And what about you?
Yes, I am good too. Thank you for asking. So please introduce yourself.
Actually, my name is Bittu, ma'am, and I live in Jharkhand, Jamshedpur. My qualification is just 10th pass, and my hobby is playing cricket, badminton, and sometimes I play carom, ma'am.
Okay.
That's enough.
Okay. So what do you do? What are you currently
Mm,
doing?
yeah, actually, I work in Tata Steel, ma'am.
You work at Tata Steel.
Yeah,
Mhm. Right. Okay. So why did you stop at 10th standard?
Uh, teaching spoken English, ma'am.
Yes, I am teaching spoken English.
How long have you been?
It's been around 6 months.
Around 6 months. Yeah. Very good, ma'am.
Yeah, very recently. No, it's not been that long.
Yeah.
Mhm. So why did you stop education?
Actually, there are some issue, ma'am, on my childhood. That's why I could not further my study.
Pursue. Hmm.
Yeah.
So are you happy with your job now, whatever you're doing?
Yes, ma'am. I am happy with my job.
So what do you want to do in the future? Do you have any goals for yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I want to become a fluent speaker in English, ma'am, because I know English is international and global language, and whenever I will go chance to go abroad, then I will communicate with people so very easily without hesitation, ma'am. And it's my dream also, ma'am.
Mhm. You want to speak fluent English or you want to go abroad? What is your dream?
Not, ma'am. Actually, I want to be a fluent speaker. It's my dream, ma'am.
Yeah, once you learn English, you will get a wide variety of opportunities, right? It can take you
For
places.
chance, then I will go abroad. Here.
Yes. Do you have any questions for me? Did you want to ask me anything?
Yeah, actually, I want to ask you, ma'am, how to improve your spoken English, but you are speaking fluently and you have lots of education also.
Mhm.
Then, to improve
Yes.
spoken English, would you advise me?
You know, in order to become fluent, you need a lot of practice. You need to speak a lot because
Yeah,
I have been speaking this for many, many years now. So I learned it
yeah,
in my childhood and that practice continued. That is the reason I'm able to be fluent in this language. So I think you have
yeah,
to practice English as much as you practice your native language. How much you speak your native language, that much you have to practice English. You have to surround yourself with English. Only then you will
yeah.
become fluent. What are the things
Yeah.
that you're currently doing now to improve your English?
Nothing, man. Just whenever I meet with my friends, then some friends are interested to talk in spoken English. Then I talk with him. I talk with
Hmm.
them.
Hmm.
Sometimes not much more time. Few
Hmm.
5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, but
That's
you cannot have a long conversation, right, with your friends. It's just like little bit, one or two sentences here and there. You can't
yeah, you can.
choose a topic and talk about it.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, because that won't help you much. Just a couple of sentences. I think you can, talk to yourself. You can record yourself. Choose any topic that you want and talk about that topic
yeah.
to yourself.
Actually, I talk about education, ma'am, because I like education.
Go ahead. You start first.
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
want to say about
Uh,
education and how how
in-
important is it in a person's life?
yeah, I'm asking you, ma'am. Actually, what is the meaning of education according you, ma'am?
Education, there might be two kinds. It might be formal education, where you go to a school or college and learn, reading, writing, alphabets, and everything. And other education is, moral education also. The thing that we give to our children, we give them, moral education, how to behave, mannerisms, and other things. That is a different kind of education. And I think both are equally important. Both are
Yeah.
equally important in shaping up your future and making you ready for the world. You know, you cannot neglect any of this because formal education, you give a child formal education and you don't give him any education at home. So they're going to be terrible human beings. So it is
Yeah.
important that you give them moral education at home. And it's not enough that you put them only at home. When you send them to school, they get a kind of social life. They interact with a lot of people and they know how to behave in public once they go to a school and learning from a teacher is different from learning at home. So I think both are equally important. So what are your views?
Yeah, according to me, ma'am, education is the process gaining knowledge and skill. This is the meaning of education, ma'am.
Mm. Gaining
Yeah.
knowledge and skills.
A
Yes.
question for you, ma'am. What is the full form of education? Have you any idea about this?
Full form of education? No, I don't know.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. It doesn't matter. I will tell you.
Please tell.
E for energy, ma'am.
Sorry?
E for energy.
Okay.
Uh, D for discipline, ma'am. U for unity. C for confidence. A for aim.
A for aim. Okay, aim. Mm.
I for interest, ma'am. O for opportunity. And
Mm-hmm.
for necessity, ma'am. This is the full form of education.
N for
Nationality, ma'am.
nationality. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So where did you get this full form?
Actually, I have study on book. I have study on book, ma'am.
You studied in a book.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. And I think education also means independence, right? It can give you wings once you're educated, once you get skills, it will make you an independent person.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, ma'am. My third question for you. How much education is important for you? And not for you, everybody nowadays.
Mm-mm. How much education means to say, like, how far they have studied, like, pre-university, graduation, that much? Or are you meaning to say, like, how much is education important in a person's life? What is your question exactly?
Yeah, actually, I am asking you, ma'am, how much education is important for you and everybody nowadays?
Education is very important. You have no value. You are just an object if you're not educated. Nowadays,
Yeah,
especially, maybe in the older generation, it was not that important. But now, be it boy, girl, everybody, it has become a basic necessity like your food, shelter, even education has become a basic necessity. You have to
yeah,
be educated to be respectable in the society, especially in India.
yeah. You said right, ma'am.
Hmm.
According to education is very important for us nowadays, especially and because without education we can't do anything in this world. And
Yes, yes.
education was freedom and provides a lot of financial security. Provide what freedom, and then education make us mm, big also. Uh, yeah.
Education, empowers you. It
Education
will give you, yes. Mm.
give us and education teaches a lot of things. So we know our economy, social, then history, a lot of things we know
Right.
from uh, about education. That's why
Yes.
education is very important for everybody. Without education, nobody respect you. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Right.
You will communicate with anywhere and with any people easily. And
You can communicate with anybody.
everything. That's why education is very important.
Mm. Right.
uh,
Well said.
and to believe in co-education or what education? Pre-education, man.
Uh, Co-education, you means to say both girls and boys studying together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said right, man.
Okay. Yes, yeah, I think, it is important because, If you're studying only in a school which is meant only for girls, when you come out of the society, you need to face both boys and girls. So it is important that you study with them so that you know how to behave when they're around. So I
Yeah, yeah.
think, like, because God has made both the human beings, so it is better you don't isolate yourself completely. Like study in a girls' school, they feel very uncomfortable around men later in their life. So that is my experience. So I think it is important that you study in a co-ed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You said right,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, because most of the schools after the high school they segregate. There are a lot of schools that offer you like only for girls or only for boys. So for 1 or 2 years, it's okay, but I think only up to high school. But there's no pre-university which offers only for girls, only for boys. So you have to be prepared for that situation. So why to
Yeah,
separate yourself? Like yeah, you should
yeah.
just consider it normal.
You said right, man. I,
Mm. You feel the same?
yes, ma'am, yes.
I know, maybe the elder generation than us, maybe they would say otherwise. They would say that they have to study separately, boys have to study separately. But now times are changing. So I think
Yeah,
word is more important.
yeah, yeah. Okay, tell me something about your Karnataka.
Tell me something about Karnataka. Our capital city is Bengaluru. Our native
Yeah,
language is Kannada.
yeah,
Mm, right. And we have a lot of staple foods which are very famous throughout the world, like idli,
yeah,
dosa, vada, all those stuff. And I know of a lot of North Indians who love food from Karnataka. So we have a lot of, architectural heritage also. So if you come towards Karnataka, you can see Hampi is the most famous one because
Hampi.
it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Yes, Hampi. So it is worth a visit whenever you come to Karnataka. So there are a lot of places. I know Hampi is famous, but we also have Badami and we have a lot of the devotional places. If I name them, I'm sure you won't be, able to. You might not have heard of those places, but there are a lot of archaeological places. And then we have some wonderful nature also when you come to places like Coorg, Madikere. So you can get a same vibe as a Kerala. So there is a lot of
Yeah.
nature, beautiful nature here. And yeah, that's it. If you come like Mysuru, those areas, so you find palaces, and you also find a that royal heritage kind of feeling when you come to Mysuru. So I think it is a mix of all, and people are wonderful. They are equally supportive to North Indians and South Indians, like down south, Tamil Nadu, Kerala. So we are quite um, helpful, we are friendly, we don't discriminate much, whether they are whichever part of India you belong to. So yeah, I think if you talk to somebody from Bengaluru, you will know that we are very accommodating. We welcome everybody here.
Okay, ma'am. Are you married or not? Married or not, ma'am?
Yes, yes,
Are
yes,
you
I
married?
am married. Yes, I am
Children?
married. I have two children. Two children.
Both
My
are.
daughter, my yes, my daughter is 9 years old. My son is 4 years old. Both are at school
When
now. Sorry.
when did you get married?
In 2011.
2011. Yeah, yeah. What does your husband do?
He works locally. He works in an educational institution. He
Yeah,
works
yeah.
as a campus coordinator there.
Yeah. What's your daughter name, ma'am?
My daughter name,
Yes.
uh, I don't know because this is going to go on YouTube, right?
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. And have
Yeah.
you
Tell me something about your family.
only two daughter or boys also?
The elder one is daughter. The son, boy, 4 years old. He's younger one.
Only, yeah. Whom do you like?
Mm. Oh, they're like two eyes to me. You can't choose one.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, both the eyes are important, right? You can't
Yeah.
select one.
What's your hobby, ma'am?
My hobby is YouTube. All the time working for my YouTube channel. I have to create content. I have to respond to mails and requests coming in. So I have to schedule that appointments. Then I have to search. I have to learn. I have to listen to English content. I have to practice myself. I have to improve myself also. So I do that. And currently, I don't have any hobby. Only YouTube is the only thing because being a homemaker, two children, no time.
Yeah. How much time do you spend in YouTube, ma'am, in a day?
I don't watch YouTube much, but for my channel, because talking to people and replying to mails, all that, editing work. So around 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, I give to YouTube.
Yeah,
Are you a
yeah.
YouTuber too?
No, ma'am, I am not YouTuber.
So tell me about your family.
Actually, we are small family, ma'am. My wife, my parents, I, and
Okay, okay. So you don't have any kids as of now.
no, ma'am.
So when did you get married?
Actually, I got married 2017, ma'am.
2017. So I think it's been 5 years now.
Yeah, yeah.
What does your wife do? She's the homemaker?
No, ma'am. Actually, she is a teacher. She teach in Odisha government.
Oh, wow. Okay, government school teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Okay. Yes, you were asking me something? You have any more questions?
No, ma'am. Actually, time is over now. I have to go duty. That's why I
Oh,
have to do lots of work also. That's why. Actually, I am
okay.
staying in Jharkhand alone, ma'am, and I have to do
Mm-hmm.
thing because
Okay, okay.
my
You have to.
family is in Odisha. I live in Jharkhand. That's the reason, and I have to do
Oh,
work also.
yes, yes. Okay, continue. Carry on. It was lovely talking to you.
Mm.
I didn't hear you.
Later on, I will talk with you through this
Okay, okay.
application. Um,
Okay, right.
yeah.
Okay, have a good day. Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
bye-bye.
ma'am. Nice to you and take care. Have a nice day, ma'am.
Me too. Yes, thanks. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.